Hey yo, what is going on everybody? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we've picked up the new Galaxy Opal Radioactive Chris Paul. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Overall, Season 6 is looking like an absolute W right now in my team, and I'm actually pretty excited to go ahead and try this out. So yeah, if you guys are too, make sure you guys smash the like button and let me know what you guys think about Chris Paul as we get on throughout the video. There's some pretty cool stuff that could happen after the win in this game, and I might actually cover it a little bit, but we'll have to see. So without further ado, let's check out the stats on this Chris Paul and see what he's all about. So Chris Paul, obviously, we're not going to love the fact that he's only a 6-foot PG. Like, that's pretty tough, but having a 99 offensive defensive overall, I think is definitely going to help him. Obviously, it means he's a dark matter, just doesn't have the dark matter card art, which is cool. 97 driving layup, a 95 midi and 3-point shot with Chris Paul's money release with a great green window. That should be perfectly fine. Nice 89 free throw. 80 driving dunk as well on Chris Paul, meaning our guy actually, you know what, can get up a little bit. Not traditional with Chris Paul cards, but I definitely love it. We also have some really good playmaking, but obviously you expect that on a Chris Paul card. 98 steal and perimeter defense are both really, really solid, and we have a 78 interior to kind of help out with some of those things in there. I'm not going to show you guys, but the tendencies, you can believe, are amazing. And also, Chris Paul does have the very quick release timing on his jumper as well, which is absolutely amazing. 98 speed, ball and acceleration, all of which are amazing. And our badges, they're looking gorgeous, which is obviously going to be great on Chris Paul. Just overall, he's looking pretty good. I mean, 38 Hall of Fame badges. Whenever you can have that on a card, you're looking good. So definitely like a hidden dark matter on this Chris Paul. I mean, they didn't even hide it. They gave him 99 offensive defensive overall. Definitely didn't hide it at all, which is awesome. Intimidator as well. And obviously, he had to be pretty juiced up because he is 6 foot, but I still think Chris Paul can be great. Now, we're going to hop into a game of limited, really see how we can do. Use some of the new restrictions. This is what the lineup's going to be looking like. If you guys look at the left right there, we can use 1 up 2 dark matter card, and then we have to use 2 bronze, 2 silver, 2 gold, 2 emerald, 2 sapphire, and 2 ruby. So that's what the team is looking like, cheesing with some Thaddeus Young, which is pretty cool. So without further ado, let's hop into the freestyle really quick, and we can check out all the animations on Chris Paul and see if he's really got it like that. Alright, so here we are with Chris Paul in our nice little freestyle. You can see all the hot zones. It's interesting that they took away a corner and a midi for him, but I mean, let's be honest. Neither of those spots really matter whatsoever. Chris Paul is still going to be a demon. We got the Curry slide. We have the Chris Paul jumper on very quick. It's feeling pretty nice. I don't think it's not as cheesy as like that Pau Gasol jumper was on very quick, if I'm being honest, but it's still pretty good. And now we got a Chris Paul. Bro, if Chris Paul ever comes out into a game and does some like crazy tomahawk like this, I'm losing my mind, especially at his age right now. Unreal. But Chris Paul also does have the athletic leaner, which I low-key absolutely love. I think it's actually pretty nice. I know he missed time the second one, but it's actually a pretty nice one. Athletic and normal are the two that I actually I really like. Those are super solid. And then you mix it with this, nice little Chris Paul base. It's going to be good. I don't expect too many people to be like hyper excited about Chris Paul because, he is a 6-foot PG. I know. I get it. I understand. We have Luka. We even have Don Boozy, Don Ol, all those guys that are even taller than Chris Paul that we're getting basically for cheap. That you can just kind of cheat the PG with. So it is tough. I don't think Chris Paul is going to be an insane PG, but with that very quick jumper, with the amount of Hall of Fame badges that he has, and just stats in general, I do think he can still be a really solid PG. Because all you need is a good jumper and the Curry slide at this point in 2K, and you're going to get a card who can just absolutely kill it. And I think Chris Paul fits that mold perfectly. And I love the shifty dribble style. He also has the Pro 8 moving cross, which I know a lot of people absolutely love. And there's some spam that you can do. I personally can't do it, but for anybody that can, get excited because he does have it, which is awesome. So without further ado, let's get out here, try to get one more athletic leaner green. And now let's upright into the gameplay with Chris Paul. Alright, here we go. It looks like we have David Robinson in there at the center. That's going to be tough. I was hoping for like a short PG, but we're also running into Bonga, which I guess I should have expected a little bit. And it looks like our man is not playing. So give me the pick and roll and the fat white with Chris Paul. But it's going in, so 3 points is looking good. I'm not excited about guarding that Bonga and D-Rob duo, but we'll have to make the best of it. At least Bonga is not like an insane shooter, so we can kind of contest, but this inside presence is going to be like insanely tough. Alright, so our man seems to be off-balling with David Robinson in the corner on Mo Bamba. of all people, which I think is a little bit interesting. But there we go. Spin up the Curry slide with Chris Paul and get that quick little green. If you're ever going against somebody who hasn't put on any defensive settings and is just straight up off-balling on your PG and they have the Curry slide, just abuse that. You can get open basically every single time, especially if you know how to time your releases. Alright, we got Chris Paul at it again. Ruby Bonga is running out there, and there is our lag again. We had an open 3, but couldn't see it because of the lag. But there we go. Still getting our open 3 and getting the green behind the screens. There we go. 9 points for Chris Paul. The very quick jumper with that CP3 one is looking beautiful. Gotta love the timing on some of these. And Diallo, good defense, lucky kick out, and good green with Daquan Cook, man. The bailout passes sometimes are annoying, but if you're greening the shot afterwards, can't be too mad about it. We got Chris Paul with it again, trying to, get him to hedge on the screen. Oh, got him on an island. There we go, spin maneuver. Oh, on David Robinson. CP3's finishing it. 11 points right there, finished over David Robinson. Honestly, if he jumped, he would have sent us to the 5th row, but I like it there. Alright, we'll be getting a little bit too fancy with it, so we're going to slow it down with, again, just the pick and pop between Thad Young and Chris Paul. It should be absolutely money. There we go. Greens behind the screens again. 14 points. And you got to step up on Chris Paul. My man is like Hall of Fame range, blinders, all that sort of stuff out there, so he's going to be a sprayer. You got to guard it at least a little bit. You can't go full off ball on that. Alright, our man's tied it up on an interesting little lob with Chris Paul, but here we go, there we go, not expecting it, Bonga, getting through the screen, and we're just smacking it down with Chris Paul. That is the wonderful thing about Hall of Fame blinders on Next Gen, man. You can take shots like that and they fall, but I would love if this lag would just like subside just a little bit. Also, 2 people in there, he's still dunking it. That's interesting. Shooting 86%, so you know what, I can't really knock it, but give me that Thaddeus Young little pick and pop right there. Still an open Chris Paul, still getting greens at 20 points. And he's trying to do all these sort of defensive settings to like change it up when the simple solution would just be on ball it and then boom. He's got it, clamps up. Alright, back into Chris Paul. We got the 20 points, still only a 2-point lead, which is looking a little tough. And now he's got the settings on so that David Robinson's guarding it. Chris Paul, yes, there we go. The athletic leaner is falling for the greens. Again, I'm apologizing for all of those like weird glitches. I don't know what's going on. It's happening on my screens like in game too. I know it's probably a little bit annoying to watch, but nothing I can do about it. At least we got 23 with Chris Paul right now. Terrible whites are falling now, so we're losing the lead a little bit, but give me this little screen, Mo Bamba. What was that? Well, get back here. Give me the screen. Thank you. This is going to be a fat white, but it's falling. There we go. 26 points for Chris Paul and lockdown takeover. I like it. I'm interested as to why and not like sharp or something like that, but you know, honestly, it could be worse. There we go. Bamba with the steal really quick. We got the launch up to Chris Paul. Kyle Anderson's on him right now. You know what? We can get that fadeaway nice and open. 32 points. Who said fadeaways are patched in Next Gen? Chris Paul. 3 of them already. I usually don't attempt him, but like, yo, he's hitting them. He's hitting them. And yeah, the thing that's been really tough is just stopping Bonga, as you can see. Chris Paul just has nowhere close to the size like needed to stop him. Full double teams getting thrown. Chris Paul's away right now. Ooh, spin move. Oh, not going to be working. He can't even pass over his defenders right now. We'll get it back out to him right here. See if he snaps the hedge. He doesn't, leaving him open, but oh, another tough away. And you know what? We'll take this one with Bamba just to make sure we get the bucket. 34 points total for the team, 32 for Chris Paul. It's been tough, man, but I still think he's playing an amazing game. There we go. Bamba with the board again. We got it to Chris Paul on a fast break. See what he's got to stop it. And, ooh, David Robinson off ball. There we go. Chris Paul, another green. 35 points. Our stick shooting hasn't gotten too much better, but a 7-point lead I think is the biggest for us right now. Look at that. 11 to 21 from 3. It's been a tough time recently. And Bamba, what are you doing? Hey, you know what? He got the block. That works for me. Now we got Chris Paul with it on the fast break. Oh, look at Chris Paul getting shifty with it and smacking out the green light midi in his face. 37 for him there. And now a 9-point lead. I like it. There we go. More stopping David Robinson in the paint. And there we go. Frustration foul on Thaddeus Young. You love to see that sort of stuff. David Robinson only been old to 4-9. He was the card I was actually like, terrified of having to guard. So the fact that he's not doing too much is amazing for us. We had an open 3, didn't take it. Thaddeus Young, give me it again. We're going to hide behind these screens and get our grades. 40 points for Chris Paul. 12-point lead, blowing the game up right now, and it's looking great so far for us. All right, there we go. Playing some defense on some crazy little shots right here. Looking good. Get that to Thaddeus Young in the corner. That's going to be a green. And the first assist for Chris Paul. You love to see it. Not the first bucket by somebody else, but you like it. You like it. 43-1 for Chris Paul is looking good. There we go. Baiting the passes, getting the steals with CP3. Some off-dribble action again. Oh, not going to be falling. Good board by Thaddeus Young. And now we got it here. And swing that over. Chuck it at the end. Oh, we're not going to get it again. But 43-1. 17-16, something like that lead. Or we're getting a quit, which is looking good. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, we definitely didn't go against like the most high-skilled player in the game. Because if he was smart, he definitely would have just abused that Bonga matchup. If you're going against somebody who's using a short PG, for sure, Chris Paul is going to be great. I think it's fun to use him because obviously Chris Paul is playing great. He's just he's a good guy in general, but he's 6 foot. Let's be honest. Even if you go against like a Bob Sura, I think sometimes you're going to have a tough matchup really in there. Going against a Magic Johnson, a Ben Simmons, you ever see those instant quit, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be great. But for some niche use, for some fun use, if you want to challenge yourself and use, a shorter PG, Chris Paul is going to be that guy for you. The very quick release timing really helps him out. The athletic leaner, if you know what you're doing, can definitely help it. And for guys that are, closer to his height, he will be able to play some defense, which is cool. Let me know what you guys think about Chris Paul down in the comment section below. Obviously, I'm a huge fan. I love using shorter PGs because it definitely is a challenge, but Chris Paul was pretty fun to use. Low-key hidden dark matter. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. I'm going to try to get some videos out. We have a video out right now on how to actually unlock the glitched market and get a free dark matter taco fall. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. Hope you guys are great today. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, all that wonderful stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.